I'm gonna just.
That's not a trick question.
No, I'm gonna start at the beginning. I was born in 1937 in California. It's important to know there were only, for me anyway, there were only 2 billion people in the world. There are now 8 billion. That makes a big difference if you're a young girl who loves nature. My home life was very challenging. And so, like a lot of people who face the same thing, I found refuge outside in nature. And there was so much nature in California. There were no freeways. There was no smog. You could see Catalina every day. It was different. Morning doves and nightingales and meadowlarks. You could hear them every day. Nature was what mattered to me, and that's been true all my life. Every summer I spent in the Pacific swimming. I love nature. I'm happiest in nature, in forests. And, I think I have grandkids, and I think they don't know that it's unusual. There's something not normal to not hear bird songs anymore. It's not normal to drive fast on a freeway and not have insects splattering on your windshield. Right. Yeah. It's not normal that the ocean was 101 degrees Fahrenheit off of Miami last year. It's not normal that children who never smoked in the global south are being admitted to hospitals with black lung disease. Things aren't normal. And when I returned to California later in life, I had a child. The child got asthma. Lifeguards were dying from cancer. My son, I think, was 4 or 5 before he realized that there were mountains around Los Angeles. He couldn't see them. So I was always an environmentalist. If I was asked to go and speak at a protest or something, I always did that. But about 5 years ago, it was 112 in Los Angeles. The sky, remember, with all the wildfires, kind of orange-brown, apocalyptic. I heard that birds were falling dead out of the sky over Arizona and New Mexico from dehydration and lack of food because of the wildfires. And I just crawled into bed and went down a rabbit hole of despair. And it was right before Labor Day, and I was supposed to go to Big Sur with a couple of girlfriends. And as I was walking out the door, the mailman arrived with a manuscript. It was a manuscript of Naomi Klein's books, On Fire. My life is full of these kind of, what do you call them, coincidences?